How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. XRP is breaking out. This is extremely bullish. You can see here a recent higher high, actually a series of higher highs, a series of higher lows as well, breakout of the resistance, coming back down, flip resistance into support and a move up. There's a ton of news with XRP today with some massive price targets. Some news about Brad Garlinghouse going to a party with Trump. Let's talk about all this. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos like this. Stay through to the end, maybe put it at 1.25x speed because I know I talk slow sometimes. If you want to trade crypto, there's a link to Blowfin, there's a link to BTCC underneath the video as well. These are great places to trade. And actually, in my Patreon, just a few days ago, this isn't the focus of the Patreon by any means, but I mentioned that this setup looked really juicy. We were coming down and I said, I'm going to put up a limit order for 240 or 242. I can't remember exact which, but I figured I want to get in before we touch this line. And yeah, it turned out really well actually, because we're moving up now. It's looked extremely bullish. And yeah, this was a great trade. I have also an older XRP position here, a 6x on XRP, and it's up 500%. If you want to check out the Patreon, again, that's not the main goal of the Patreon, but today we just made an exclusive video talking about like how I would position myself depending on a certain salary. You can check this out underneath the video. You can ask questions in there. We're getting to questions, and yeah, we're going to do exclusive videos in there as well, kind of walking through this crypto market with people. So definitely check this out underneath the video. This is one of the best times to sign up because there aren't a ton of people in this yet. This is the first week that we've been talking about it. And Joe, who is a long-standing XRP bull and has been buying crypto for 10 plus years, is helping me run that. So definitely check that out. He's also, I think, going to make an XRP video later today. I'll leave his channel linked underneath the video. He just started making videos just over the last day. So definitely check that out. Give him some love. Let's start here. For the first time ever, a U.S. politician purchased XRP. Rep. Guy Reschelhaller, whatever his last name is, sorry, I'm terrible with names, disclosed up to a $15,000 buy of XRP. Now, this is from a little while ago. This is from the 11th of December. And yeah, just bought a small amount, but he bought some Bitcoin, some Solana, and some XRP. That's pretty cool. I don't know about you, but I think that's positive. Obviously, politicians in general are turning much more pro-crypto. And yeah, the fact that there are politicians buying altcoins is pretty awesome. We also know Brad Garlinghouse recently met with Trump. And this week, actually in 72 hours, David Sacks is hosting a crypto ball with a handful of special guests, including Michael Saylor, Brian Armstrong, Michael Novogratz, and many more. I'm guessing Brad Garlinghouse is part of this group. The fact that he's met with Trump, I think, is a pretty good indication as well. And yeah, there's going to be this group of 24 different crypto experts that are going to help guide Trump with new regulation in the space. And I think Brad Garlinghouse is probably being asked to do that. I'm sure that they'll talk about this at some point, who exactly is on that list of 24 people. But yeah, it seems pretty obvious that Brad Garlinghouse would be invited to this crypto ball along with some, industry executives, some miners, like the mining CEOs, exchange CEOs, big investors in the space, that kind of thing. So yeah, I think Brad probably is going to be there as well. JP Morgan predicts Solana and XRP ETFs could attract $3 to $8 billion in new investments if approved, with SEC decisions by late January. Okay. Obviously, we have to wait to see if these are going to get approved. We can't just bank on them being approved in the next couple weeks. But I think it's pretty clear that there are going to be more more crypto ETFs over time. The Ripple president recently said that there's most likely going to be an XRP ETF. They're also listing RLUSD on more exchanges here soon. She mentioned that too. But this would bring in some capital for sure. And yeah, there are definitely a lot of people that are bullish on XRP and Solana. They want access to altcoins as well. Obviously, like Ethereum in general has not been as widely bought as Bitcoin. I think you could probably expect the same thing from Solana and XRP too. We're not going to see the same inflows that we see into Bitcoin, But over time, this will affect the price. These are much smaller market caps than something like Bitcoin. So if they do get, if they do get $3 billion, $5 billion, $8 billion in terms of flows, that would be extremely bullish for the price. And there will be people that just continuously buy these ETFs passively. And this is going to be something that people set up in their brokerage accounts. This is going to be something where hedge funds want to hedge or want to go long XRP and Solana during a bull run, and they'll make riskier bets because they know XRP can literally jump up 5x in a matter of a month, which is what it did recently. So we have that prediction, $4 XRP. We also know that just in general, there's good news today. PPI came in lower than expected. We have CPI tomorrow, so be ready for volatility, right? XRP is breaking out right now. We'll get to the chart, but there will be volatility in the future as well. Ripple also announced that they're donating $100,000 in XRP through the Giving block to WC Kitchen, World Central Kitchen, and Give Directly to aid in wildfire relief efforts in California. I believe they just donated $1 million to the Trump inauguration fund as well. So yeah, they're making some nice donations there and helping people in need. So XRP is breaking out, like I said. We have a significant amount of higher lows here. I mean, going back to the 1st of December, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Now it seems like dips are getting bought up very quickly. I said this here. It was really bullish that we didn't go down to the bottom of this range. Like that, it got bought up pretty quickly. We broke out above, came back down, and even when we were moving up here, I said be ready for a drop. We could see a drop just like we've seen on Solana, where it broke out of the range, came back down, and flipped into support. And that's exactly what we just saw. We also saw higher highs as well. I think the next obvious level is 270, 272, like right in that range, to break out above this prior high as well, which is only a couple percent move from where we are right now. And then obviously I'd be looking at that $2.90 resistance that we've seen in the past. But this is extremely bullish, right? Higher lows, higher highs, 4 higher highs here. And yeah, there's just nothing but good news in crypto right now. Of course, there's some volatility, there's some uncertainty, there's going to be big dips up and down, but XRP has looked extremely strong recently. There's also been some news about Japanese banks using XRP. There's also news about U.S. banks like Bank of America doing 100%, according to one person that came on, I think it was CNBC, saying 100, or maybe it was Fox, I think it was Fox Business, saying that 100% of internal transactions were taking place on XRP or with XRP. Obviously, with the rollout of RLUSD2, that will take a little bit of time to get adopted, but that's extremely bullish for Ripple and for XRP as well. Again, if you want to trade XRP, there's a link underneath the video to Blowfin, to BTCC, to Weeks, to CoinW, all those different exchanges. I like using multiple exchanges because they have different features, they have different quirks, they have different sign-up bonuses as well. Right now with Blowfin, you can become a whale for 6 more days. As time goes on, it might even be less than that now. As time goes on, as people trade more on the platform, there's more and more of a prize pool that gets unlocked. So you can get more and more crypto for trading on the platform over this time period. So definitely check this out. Yeah, XRP is looking extremely bullish. I think this is a time where you want to be allocated to it. This is one of the great things about leverage too. You have to be ready for volatility. You can lose 100% of what you put in leverage. But if you don't get greedy, if you just put in a portion of your portfolio over time, like a very small portion, and then you only put a portion of that into the trades, you can continue to open up positions if we get wiped out. But I've been mentioning, when we see big pullbacks for bad reasons, when they're overblown and when we're at significant areas of support, that's when I like to long the market. And that's exactly what's happened here. Now we're taking that nice bounce, since I opened up my trade at $2.42, we're up about 10%, and I did a leverage trade. Let me actually pull up exactly what leverage it was. And I have long-standing positions as well in XRP, in some XRP trades. But let's look at the trading chat on Patreon. Yeah, I did a 5x long, so that was a 50% bounce. And the fact is, at $2.40, we would have had to go down 20%, which is below the bottom of this range. We would have had to go down to about $1.90, somewhere in there, to get liquidated. And then I would have just put on another long position. But instead, I'm up 50% in the matter of 2 days. Yep, 3 days. So not financial advice. Sometimes this doesn't work out, but so far on our leverage trades, we've made a ton of money. Yeah, so if you want to check out the Patreon, there's a link to it underneath the video. Again, we're not trading in there all the time. That's not what this is for. It's really to walk people through this market, answer questions. But, every once in a while, I might throw on a trade in there because it just seems like such a good opportunity. So yeah, definitely check this out underneath the video. Check out the Patreon. Check out the link to Blowfin as well if you want to trade. Obviously, trade at your own risk. There's a trading chat in there, so even if I'm not doing my own trades, people can talk about their trades and what they're doing, what they're seeing in the market, what they're buying, that kind of thing. And yeah, we'll be making exclusive videos. Definitely check out Joe's channel underneath the video as well. I think he's got an XRP video coming out in the next day, but I could be wrong. It could be a couple days, but I think he told me he was going to post one today. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll see you all in the next